The Greek text, it emphasizes that this happened euthys. That's the Greek word there, immediately. A word Mark uses this Greek word all throughout his gospel to show the power and the immediacy of Jesus' actions. He tells us that the healing was instantaneous and complete, right? This isn't just some sort of like slight improvement or some just like psychological effect. This was physical transformation taking place. The man who had to be carried in by his four friends, who couldn't move his own limbs, who had to be dependent on other people, perhaps for years, this man now stands up on his own strength, picks up his mat, and walks through the crowd. I mean, no physical therapy, no gradual improvement, no recovery period, just immediate, complete transformation. I mean, try to picture this, right? The man's lying there 1 second, perhaps with his muscles that are atrophied from years of paralysis. And then the next, he's standing. His legs suddenly strong enough to bear his own weight. His nervous system, previously unable to send signals to his limbs, is now functioning perfectly. Then he reaches down, that's a miracle, rolls up the mat that he's lying on, tucks it under his arm, and begins walking through the crowd that's stunned. The crowd that is now parting to make way for him. And people are gasping, I'd imagine, some probably covering their mouths in shock, others pointing and nudging their neighbors like, look, he's walking. The friends who brought him here are leaning in through the roof, I'd imagine cheering and whooping with joy. It's almost like you can hear the celebration, like he did it, Jesus healed him, look, he's walking. And what about the Pharisees? Standing there in their stunned silence. There are theological, mental objections in the air. Now irrelevant in the face of this undeniable miracle. They came to judge, but now they find themselves being judged by the very evidence before their eyes. And then Mark tells us that the crowd were amazed and praising God, saying, we have never seen anything like this. The Greek word for amazed that's used there is existemi, which literally means to stand outside oneself or to be beside oneself with amazement. What he's telling us is that this is this kind of amazement that is this jaw-dropping amazement.